Alright, you're welcome back to this channel. This is our third video in our series, and we are trying to basically put down what the pipeline does. So in our first video we are just talking about the introduction, what this new feature, new application actually offers, and we tackled more the resume part. Fantastic. Then in our second video we are looking at that first main interface in case you chose not to resume, where you can share with us, where you can update, where you can look at the shared resources. Fantastically, where you would actually get the notes for whatever topic, whatever chapter you are interested in. So now we are going to keep on using chemistry. If you're not interested in chemistry, it's better you learn it now, but it's the same thing for all these other subjects. So once again, this is usually a reminder: if there is communication, we communicate. If you're not interested, we're not interested in resuming. We are looking at the different parts. So these other ones were covered, so now we are remaining with going to class. Is going to class. So when I say go to class, I will enter my class. When I enter my class, in this case, I will say I'm in senior 1. So when I enter senior 1, they will give me the different chapters I'm supposed to cover in senior 1, the terms in which I'm supposed to cover them. Then they will give me other options you see there above, whereby Z, if I enter Z, I go for an adventure. Fantastic. If I put R, I go to revise. If I put S, I go to sample items. Very fantastic stuff there. When I choose A, I come and get an activity of integration. Very important after say chapter. But that's why I'm saying these options there, you see, they are usually covered when I'm done with chapter 1 and I'm going to chapter 2. I'll first revise. After revising, I'll get an activity of integration. After getting an activity of integration, I'll get after revising, I'll go to a short answer question. After a short answer question, I come to an activity of integration. From an activity of integration, I get the sample item. From a sample item, then I can go to the next chapter. If I fail to revise well, I repeat. I repeat until we are comfortable you actually read what was supposed to be in chapter 1. So that's why we said for the pipeline, if I've come and chose class and I've read senior 1, that is it. I'll continue, it will take me all through. I will not come to explicitly come and choose the different options, making my life hard. But now we are assuming this is someone who is just interested in a specific part, and then they are looking at what they can do with the pipeline, for example. So today I'm going to focus on the notes part. How do we deliver the notes? Then I will come back for the second video, look at the different parts. How does Z work? How does R work? How does S work for the sample items? How does the activity work? How does CHU work? How does your final class assessment work? And then finally we shall end with how to track your academic progress, and then the conclusions. Fantastic. So we are going to choose our topic we are interested in. It is chemistry and society. So chemistry and society, these are the notes for it, which we say that they are on a version control system. Number 1, we want it to be interactive. Interactive as in, you're not going to just keep on pressing enter without first reading at least. We are making it interactive to make sure you're reading, and we don't show you how big what you're reading is. Actually, we make sure that what you're reading at that time is what you're going to get. As a rule of thumb, I'm going to first pause here and tell you something about our content. This very content we see here is the very same content that is available on an audio format. You can always get those audio formats when you get in touch through our our different sharing ways. Plus, there is a hard copy for this same content, and the books are for 10,000. You can always get them still through our contacts. Plus, this all information is on a version control system, so we can continue. The first thing it does is it makes you reading the notes interactively. This is something new and you may think you don't need it, but for someone who is in the village who has never seen anything set to chemistry, they will need such an interface. You're not supposed to leave a line when you feel you have not really understood a line. You are supposed to stay there until you understand it. And how do you do that? It's by pressing backspace on your PC or on your phone. So when you press backspace, it connects you to our AI model. This AI model is very well modified to make sure it covers your problems as depending on your class level. So for example, ask what is chemistry? What is chemistry? I'm asking, they say chemistry is the study of matter and its properties, as well as how matter changes. Think of it as the investigation into the ingredients that make up everything around us, from the air we breathe to the screen you're reading this on, and how these great ingredients interact and transform. It explores the composition, the structure, the properties, and reactions of elements and compounds. It's a rather crucial field, underpinning everything from medicine and agriculture to manufacturing and environmental science. So basically, this AI inside here is a bit modified for our use case. How do we need the answers to come and which length is what is determined. So it is very fantastic to use here. And the thing is, it is available when you need it. It's like MTN. It's available the very time you need it. It will be available. Just press backspace. You don't need to first open your Chrome. It's going to load for minutes. Then you enter. Then you again come back. Change interface. We have it right here for you. Perfect to be your teacher all along. So when you are done with it and you no longer want it, you quit. And how do you quit? You enter choose. When you enter choose, you quit. What happens when you quit? You continue from where you stopped. It's like if I was stuck here and I asked, then I pressed choose later, I'll continue with where I stopped. Very fantastic. Very fantastic. We are bringing it to internet when you really need it, to be sure to know what to ask, not just confusion anyhow. So that is fantastic. So we are looking at two parts already. We are making reading of the notes interactive. We assume this person has never been to class, and that's the best way we could make them say receive information. Two, we are making that information, the same information, available as audios, where they can listen to those audios when they are digging, when they are grazing. Third, we are putting all that on a version control system, that when I change letter Z, the letter Z in the audio will change, even in the content will change. Plus, we are giving this information in hard copies of books, which are very cheap at 10,000 shillings. Those are already 4 things. So you can continue with the notes. So there's something important. Very fantastic. Now you ask yourself, this guy here is using a text file. Things are just zooming up. It's really looking nice. But what if I wanted to look at an image? Very fantastic. We discovered there is usually a disadvantage for everything with an advantage. We need the interactivity. We don't want you to rush. We don't want you to have pressure. It's slowly by slowly. But it is fantastic. When I come to an image, it's going to open. Fantastic. And when it opens, you see, this was, for example, the first image that opened. You have the luxury to zoom it, and enjoy. Now, this is something you are not going to achieve with Word. See my Microsoft Word. Something you're not going to achieve with PowerPoint, this luxury of you zooming out the image. It's very fantastic. Eh? The extent that you can even search for that image alone one day when you're interested in it. Very, very fantastic. Not just first opening the document, look at the image. Fantastic stuff out there. Similar here. Fantastic. So what do we do here? We still have these images showing the illustrations, but the beauty with it is now we give you an ability to zoom. You can zoom the image, you can do whatever you want with it. Fantastic stuff. So now you may ask yourself, yes, the images are captured. Fantastic. Meaning I can even also ask about the image. Very nice. Just have to type the name figure 87 and they will explain to you the image. The AI will explain that. So what if there's something more important? Christ, there comes a video.
Have you ever wondered about the importance of chemistry in everyday life?
Fantastic that for the first time we are trying to find a better way we can incorporate videos within the notes. Right at the very moment you want the video is when it will pop up. You do not need to first do this. No, these videos will be opened right in their very moment. Fantastic stuff. Meaning, all for us we need to make sure we are getting the right videos, the right content for you guys, and everything you have to do is sit down and enjoy. Fantastic. That's the notes part that we are covering today. For more details, of course, you can always contact me and enjoy. You ask me the questions, you can come and we vlog together. So that's why I was like, for people who do videos, say YouTube channel, and you're interested to share with us the videos, if they have quality, we actually introduce them. But the beauty is when this video is downloaded once, it is once. Every time you need it, it will come when you need it, and all that is made possible either by contacting our agents and they give you the whole videos offline, or basically by contacting me and directing you on how you can get those videos from internet, because they are usually mini and they may take a lot of data. So if you have really interest, then you can come to our contacts, or we can send you to our agents nationwide so that you are able to get them for free. We don't save them. Just go there with your flash, then you pick those videos for every subject, from chemistry to biology to physics to whatever. And these are videos that are selected for you. You may say, I'm going to get a video on YouTube, but man, YouTube will be having 90 videos, and even choosing one that is good for what you are studying will take you hours and hours. And assuming it's the same for everyone. So we are choosing for you, and then we are making sure whatever we choose for you is very accurate and it's also captured within the content. So fantastic stuff out there. For the notes, can always enjoy. Suggested learning activities come within. Fantastic, very fantastic. So basically, when you're done with the notes, as I told you, it's when you get a short answer question. But unfortunately here, we didn't give those questions. It's an introduction chapter, so nothing to worry about. Even no activity of interpolation was given. But assuming it was given, as we shall see in the next chapters, when we are looking at those parts, we shall actually cover them in detail. But that's what I was trying to tell you. You don't have to always come and choose. Whatever is covered for you. Just always come and resume and you enjoy. Fantastic stuff about the notes. Very fantastic. Very, very fantastic. So you may ask yourself, what if I was reading and maybe power went off and I come back and choose my chapter again? Like, for example, this was chapter 2. I was reading and I had stopped at Grass Road. When I choose it, it will come as Grass Road. I will read from where I stopped. Exactly, that's where I will continue from. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's not like I'm going to go back. No. I will continue from where I stopped. Exactly. So that was the notes part, and I hope you enjoyed that also. So next we shall be going for the other parts of the series. Thank you. Have a nice time.